Hello, today we will be talking about psycho-spiritual parasites that the early Gnostics dubbed Archons. But let us not call them this, for Archon means ruler, and a more sufficient title for these beings would be tapeworm. In this video I will be talking about how to deal with them if you find yourself being harassed. These beings are electromagnetic parasites and exist on the fourth dimension. They feed off of our emotions as sustenance and are responsible for most of the negativity, misfortunes and suffering in the world. Many of the people classified as star seeds have had these beings follow them since birth without them even knowing. They exist within us and become shadows of our life. You know that little voice inside of your head? Well, I am entertaining the fact that these are the parasites persuading you into taking the wrong course of action, for they exist to slow down the evolution of mankind. For they are anti-creation.
Now let's get to the nitty-gritty. The dissolving of these parasites is not easy, but it can be done with hard work and discipline. If you are being attacked by these parasites as badly as I was, that means you could be experiencing anything from orbs of light, voices in your head, seeing faces, and so forth. These images are geometric fractals, not entities. To see the real entity, one would need to be clairvoyant. These parasites also have the ability to implant emotions in us that are not our own: fear, anger, jealousy. It is important to recognize these emotions as not your own, for if you get carried away by them you will be creating those lower harmonic emotions which will in essence feed the parasite. These beings also have the ability to travel via television waves and are broadcasted through major TV stations. Liquid crystals inside our flat-screen televisions and skies via chemtrails also enhance their ability to project holographic images. I would stay away from these screens altogether.
The heavy metals, chemicals, nanites, and liquid crystals we intake via chemtrails also enhances the parasite's grip on you, so it is important to cleanse your body. This can be done by drinking distilled water, eating vegetarian. Taking supplements like chlorella and spirulina will also help to remove these toxins and lighten your vibration. It is also very important to keep positive, for this will drive the parasite away more than anything. Pure radiant love. The parasite will attempt to annoy and anger you in order to lower your vibration, which in return will make you more susceptible to further attack. Be proactive, not reactive. These parasites are like computers, and so getting mad at them or talking to them makes as much sense as talking to me.
Since these beings are electromagnetic in nature, it is also important to keep your house clear of harmful EMF radiation. Many household appliances create EMF radiation: smart meters, televisions, computers, and so forth. Harmful EMF radiation can easily be transmuted into positive energy using an etheric device called orgonite. You can learn more about orgonite and its positive effects at www.orgonite.com. Organ energy will also help you to remain positive and will create an unfavorable environment for parasitic entities. Orgonite will also negate the psychotronic effect of any nearby cell towers.
It is also important to address that these beings have the ability to implant a false worldview in our minds. The parasite can transfer to anyone within an eye shot of you. They can jump from brain to brain at alarming speeds and create situations in your life where you are set up for failure. You may also find a large number of people staring at you or acting strange towards you. This is the parasite within them. You may also find people are knowing your thoughts or plans before even speaking aloud. They will try to create scenarios in your life which create strife through loved ones, friends, and so forth. The best thing you can do is to recognize this and respond to their aggression with love and understanding. Also know that the anger is being implanted and doesn't necessarily reflect that of the aggers or people with weak auras. For example, drinkers or smokers will have a harder time fighting the implanted anger. It is best to recognize that this being is working against you and rise above conflicts.
The parasite will link the current situation with a negative past trauma, which in return will create hostile friction in the argument. Don't buy into it. You are being set up for a fight, which in return will create negative energy for the parasite to feed upon.
Another important thing to remember is that these beings have certain tactics they have perfected over the years. One of the methods that these parasites use is revealing itself as an orb of light in an attempt to gain your trust. They could claim to be anything from an angel, spirit guardian, or ascended master. Do not buy it. Once they have gained your trust, they will lead you down the wrong paths, which could potentially end you up in a false construct reality, which is a whole other story. I would also suggest to stay away from Kundalini and the 7-point chakra system. These are synthetic energy constructs and create energy in which these vampiric beings will feast upon.
This sums up our first video about mind parasites, their tactics, and how to defend yourself from them. Stay tuned for more videos concerning their history, the pleroma, and the wisdom goddess Sophia. Thank you and stay positive. Much love. We will get through these tough times.